Hey everyone, it's here, the second teaser trailer for Last Ticket to the Abyss titled Dubious. So, let's get started and watch it. Here's my reaction. Oh, gotta do it. There's a car. He has a sword. What? Form shot. The crown. These are the teaser trailer images. Prison. What's that book? Shrinking's like this. Brashista. What? Garten of Banban. Garten of Banban 9. Last Ticket to the Abyss. Oh. Wait, there's a bit more. What? What? There's cracks. Wait, what? What? That was a person. What? Okay, now over to later me for the analysis. Thanks, Reaction Me. The first shot opens on a back alleyway of City Engine and Sir Dadu wielding a sword. We know that the Kingdom group had weapons because of this knife with this Kingdom seal on it, so this is most likely their one. As for Sir Dadu's role, he most likely will be on the run. He is an escaped prisoner, and Sir Engine's influence could still be there under Brashista, which we will get to later. Most of the shots are just animated versions of the images on the Steam page, with the exclusion of this prison shot, which replaces the Jumbo Josh image, and the complete lack of anything tied to Sheriff Toadster. The last shot is a full model shot of Brashista walking up to a table with this book. This book might hold information about the Abyss, and it's important to whatever Brashista is planning. But what is she planning? And what will she do? Well, Brashista is heavily linked to Sir Engine, because she painted the paintings leading up to his office, and was the playwright of plays put on in City Engine. In addition, at the end of Garten of Banban 8, she quotes herself with the line,
"You need me as much as I need you. Trust me."
Which is presumably something she said to someone to make a partnership. This person is most likely Sir Engine because of the connections, meaning whatever Sir Engine was planning, Brashista was in on it, which explains why she was at the secondary Vat Bay. She was watching what was unfolding. What does this mean for Last Ticket to the Abyss? Brashista will play an antagonistic role, either hunting us down with the remaining members of the Reclamation team, or manipulating us to work for her and finish the plans she had with Sir Engine. If they hunt us down, it's possible we will team up with Dadu because our goals partially align. If Brashista makes us work for her, she might send us to hunt down Sir Dadu and recapture him. Either way, Brashista is a villain through and through. The last shot is the strange one teasing a human character, which is either just some random member of the old Reclamation team as theorized by Mr. Sculptor, or is the only important human male character, Dr. Adam Uthman himself. Either way, he better only appear over speakers and not physically, because a hyper-realistic human would be very immersion-breaking. Now to more early predictions. One of the most common things I keep hearing is that because the game has the word last in its title, this must be the chronological last game in the series. I'm going to call that it isn't. The title is most likely just a fancy title instead of a literal one. We aren't getting a ticket to the abyss or anything. Plus, none of the advertising for this has been stating that this is the end of the story. Most of the time, the big selling point for a finale is that it is the finale. Plus, there are too many key plot threads to finish up in one game. But what characters will we see besides the ones already confirmed? Well, the Euphoric brothers said that a character from Garten of Banban 3 will have an important role in Last Ticket to the Abyss. I believe it has to be Stinger Flynn, Captain Phillips, or Slow Celine. Banban previously said Stinger Flynn resides in the Abyss, which means he might have a lab down there, which might be where the kids are. Stinger Flynn, the last we saw him, said that he had other things to do, and to get to the regular dream sequence, we will meet him somewhere in the Abyss, potentially getting out of his "it's over" funk, and continuing his mission to become a normal jellyfish and restoring himself to an antagonistic role. Captain Phillips has long been missing from the series, but the Euphoric brothers have said he will play an important role in the story. What better time than now? I think he will appear at the end as a cliffhanger reveal. Finally, we have Slow Celine, another character that the Euphoric brothers keep teasing as having a plan for. With her ability to see the future through visions, she might have some important messages for the parent that could be important for the narrative and foreshadowing the ending. We will most definitely be seeing the members of Reclamation Team again, whether we work with them or get hunted by them. Sheriff Tozer will probably get a lot of closure in this game, as he has some revelations about how he should have never trusted Syringin or Brashista and apologizes to the parent. Up to that point, he will most likely either hunt us down or grudgingly work with us because he is told to. For 1202, the game might require us to use a mask to surround the toxic gas the case update report sees. I like to believe this will happen as something else hunts us down, like Varza or the mystery member. My prediction for the mystery member is that it's a robot built by Syringin. Is it an insane guess? Absolutely. As for the abomination, it's most likely going to be a feral beast that is trying to control itself as Banban's hellish side fights that of Flumbo's. During the game's ending, it will most likely emerge and release everyone's side. I will have more on that topic, which I will cover in a separate video, so subscribe for that. I don't expect Uni Bloony to appear, but the game will tease him like previous games tease several other characters, because that is the established standard. For random characters that might appear, Garten of Banban 8 confirms Rumanda's alive status, Banban was creepy enough for another appearance, and maybe even scrapped monster design as a corpse to set the tone of the Abyss as the most dangerous place in the facility. As for the Abyss, what will it be like? The Steam description describes the Abyss in the following way: a forgotten place full of abandoned sectors, failed systems, and creatures that were never meant to exist. These walls are colder, more volatile, and far less forgiving. So I expect to see a place that's falling apart and dirty. Think locations that look closer to other games where their locations were abandoned. I also wouldn't be surprised if it contains a lot of tunnels and small caverns that we have to explore. So, that is my analysis, predictions, and theories for Garten of Banban Last Ticket to Abyss. How do you feel about them? Do you think I missed something? Who do you think might show up? Let me know in the comments below.